What's up everybody, this is the real UGC, I'm UGC Craze and welcome to the brand new series on FIFA 13. It's the first proper series that I am going to be doing on this, and it is going to be a career mode. What I'm basically aiming to do, guys, I'm aiming to take control of Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm going to try and get them back into the Premier League, me being a big Wolves fan that I am. Try and get them back into the Premier League on world class difficulty. I've set the financial strictness to moderate. I skipped a little bit the X-Arena and the Stadium to the Molineux, things like that. And I'm setting myself a challenge. I'm going to start on world class. I'm going to play the whole of the first season on world class, and then we're going to judge based on the second season. If we're performing well, if we find it really too difficult, we'll drop it. If we find it a little too easy, we'll up it to legendary, and we're going to be taking it from there, guys. I haven't activated any of the things that you can get from the club yet, the catalogue. I haven't turned on the big financial buy over thing, which gets you like 100 million to spend on transfer budgets. I've got nothing like that. I'm using the basic team, so I've got Hennessy, Foley, Stearman, Johnson, Wood. I've got all the standard players there. And one of the things I have highlighted, however, is that I have actually got a big issue on the right midfield. So one of the first things I did, I jumped straight onto the transfer market. I mean, as you can tell, I haven't got a great amount of money to spend. I've got 7 million with 25,000 wages. That is ridiculously low. But I did find this guy here, Bruno Gamma. Decent acceleration, top speed's not great, but it's not bad. But then I like this crossing. That's the thing I was looking for. I want a guy who's going to be able to get into that corner and whip those balls in. I think this guy's going to be perfect. He's got 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. His attacking work rate's high, and he can play in a bunch of different positions. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any trades, but at the age of only 24, maybe you'll pick some up along the way. Who knows? And we'll be able to develop a little bit as a player. I also do a bit of an inquiry about Jose Bozingua. I'm considering buying him. I do need another right back. I haven't got the greatest right backs in the world, but it's not a big issue at the moment. The main one is the right midfield position. I do now go through my players. I decided that obviously to get some new blood in, I need to clear a bit of the old ones out. One of the issues you do have though with this team is you don't actually get a lot of money or a lot of wages back for the players. They're all getting paid pennies, and they're not really worth a lot. I decided to stick a few on that I knew I definitely wouldn't be using though. Like this guy here, George Margarita. I mean, I wasn't able to get rid of him due to it being his first season, but I managed to get rid of a few like Mayakolo, Akemi, who's the goalkeeper. Put a few of these guys on for sale, and it just kind of like helps me get a little bit more money anyway. It's not massive amounts, but just stick them on a little bit, and then obviously hopefully I'll be able to get them to sell and just be able to spend a bit more money. I was considering getting rid of this guy here, Ishmael. His stats are quite lame, but I can see a bit of potential in the guy. He's only 18 years old, there's a 60 overall. I said I'm struggling in the right midfield, so I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate him into the squad. I want to get him some game time, so around 70 minutes in every now and again I'm going to bring him on, just give him a chance to play through really, and give him a chance to show us what we've got going on there. As we go through the day, so I'm just going to be skipping to the mailbox. Not a large amount is happening. Obviously we've got no games, we've got no friendlies or anything as of yet. The friendlies will be in the next episode. So I'm just showing you like our targets. They want us to challenge for promotion, they ideally want us to get to the quarterfinals of the tournaments, the cups. It just tells you about the transfer market being up and things like that. It's just the general kind of information. But as I'm skipping through, I'll go straight to the mailbox, because at the moment that's where all the interesting things are happening. I haven't got a scout yet, but what I'm planning to do is on the next episode potentially getting the scout and using the catalogue to get the scout future star trade. I know you can get some awesome players like that, and I am hoping to get that one done on the next episode. As you can see, Bruno Gamma, they did agree to sell him to me at 2.6 million. Unfortunately, this is really strange. I don't know if it's a flaw in the game or what. They recommended that I put 2.6 million in for him, but then they counteract the offer and say it's not good enough. So we do have some bad news about Bozingua. Apparently they decide that they're not going to sell him to me because it's his first season. But I did find this guy here, Laura. He's got some great acceleration, great defending stats. He's only about 25 years old. He's a perfect robot for my team. I think he'd be really good. He's obviously, his form's okay at the moment, but due to it being the start of the season, it's quite hard to judge how good it's going to be. Again, I do put a request in with these guys. I offer the amount that they request, but again it gets rejected. I'm not too sure why. I do try and like negotiate a little bit, try and get as much obviously for my money as I can, but for some reason it doesn't allow you to have a bit of wiggle room with the computer. The computer quite stern really. If they say they want X amount, they're taking X amount for the players. So yeah, but we did manage ultimately to get into negotiations with our offer from Bolton for Kevin Doyle. Kevin Doyle is a phenomenal player. I've talked about him before on Ultimate Team. He's absolutely awesome. He's so overpowered on this game, it's ridiculous. So obviously 4 million, I'm like, no chance. 12 million please, which obviously I knew they was going to reject that, but I thought if I can get 12 million from him, I can bring a couple of pretty decent strikers in for that, so I'd go for it either way. I do finally get to the contract stage with Gamma. It's a bit of a hard one with him. He was very he was moaning basically because his squad role wasn't crucial first team rate player, so I had to constantly keep resubmitting contracts, and eventually I just gave up and just gave him that contract. We got an offer here for Doris de Vrij, another goalkeeper. They obviously offered less than his value, so I did it up here. We don't really want to be losing any money in these guys. At the minute, money is pretty important to us, so we are fighting against it at the minute. I do have Manchester contract offers with Laura as well, so this is the right back that I was talking about earlier. This guy, honestly, when you play with him, he's phenomenal. Don't want to ruin the start of the next episode for you, but we do obviously manage to sign both him and the right midfielder. So yeah, this guy is phenomenal. If you guys have got a championship side, he fits perfect into them. We do manage to get rid of Stefan Mayakolo. He's a centre back. He's not a bad centre back at all. It's just with the players that I've got in the squad at the moment, unless I have severe injuries, I don't think I'm really going to be able to rotate him into it effectively. So I decided just to let him go. As you can see, De Vrij went as well. So I just decided it's just easier for myself just to rotate the team with the players that I actually want to develop. And he unfortunately was one of the ones I didn't want to keep. And you can see on the menu there, Bolton rejects the latest bid for Doyle. 12 million obviously was a bit too much for them. There's some good news. There's Gamma coming to the club. I'm going to accept the offer now. We spend not too much on him. It's not too bad. It's about 2.75 million, which I think is a pretty good deal for him. He's pretty nippy. He's got great crossing. It's phenomenal. I mean, you will see him in the next episode when I will be putting in some videos of the gameplay. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That is what happened in the first episode of the thing. This is a build up of the season. In the next episode I'll be showing you all three of the friendlies, and obviously we'll be completing the transfer for the right back as well. So if you have enjoyed the episode, guys, don't forget to come back here and check it out next time. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit subscribe, and a like is always appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.